Hey guys, Ufnar here, checking out the new property here that Averen's found. 104 acres of more or less undeveloped forest land. Right here you've got the gate leading into the property, and as you can see, this is some absolute gorgeous property. I'm really loving these fence posts along the main road here going down. We'll have more video clips and photos of the property, but yeah, real excited. Let's see what we found. Alright, so as you can see, a lot of this, I know I didn't shoot any more video, a lot of this is really tall, but we're going to bush all this down. This patch of land that I'm showing you is about as big as the battlegrounds at Esker, for those of you who have been there. This is on top of the hill. This is one of at least 3 locations that we're going to clear out for possible faction camps and whatnot, and the distance between them, I mean, it's going to be at least a half-mile hike between big camps like this. So yeah, we are super excited, and let's continue on. All right.
Probably the truck today actually would have probably been better.
Yeah, here's another area. Judged by the tree line, not the weeds here. This will all be brushed down, but this is another large clearing area where we could easily fit another anywhere from 6 to 10 tents easily. So this will be one of our other village sites, and we are continuing on. Here's a shot of the creek on the bottom side of the one hill. It's actually a lot larger than I can get to right now, so we will try and get another shot of it from another location, but this pretty much wraps around the property.
This is the bottom side, yeah.
Bottom side? All right.
This is our bottom boundary.
Alright, so you can go into the creek, don't go past the creek. That's state property over there. Alright. Here's another shot of the creek. We're about 3-4 minute hike from where we were before. As you can see, this one's actually got a spillway that serves as a walking path to get down to the creek. And this section of it actually has some nice dry gravel beds if you want to brave crossing that. Looks like it's probably about 6 to 8 inches deep. So that's on you. And we're continuing on. Alright. Now we're at the lower field, and again I ask you to judge by the tree line here. So we go around, try and keep everybody out of the frame. That's alright, that was unavoidable. Alright, as far as you can see on the tree line, this will be our lower village area. Again, for those of you who have been to Esker, this is probably about 5 times the size of the battleground area. It's kind of difficult, but there's a little bit of a trail runs off that way, another trail kind of runs off that way, and there's a cut through to that smaller clearing that we pointed out before, just before we went to the creek, right through there. Yeah. Alright, and we are continuing on. Right. We walked up from that large clearing. As you can see, this trail here came up. It is about a 5.5–10 minute walk from where we're at. Right here, this is going to be another road that actually bisects this entire property and cuts down to where the main village is going to be, that really large area I showed you before. I actually failed to get you a video, but down there's actually going to be room for a third village area, and it's again about the size of the battlegrounds, maybe a little bit larger at Esker. And the guys that are walking here with me, Kuba and Vutha, have asked me, since they weren't there last year, I believe Esker was right around 80 to 100 yards across and maybe about 40 yards wide. The main village area will more than likely be about 300 yards tip to tip and 200 yards wide. This one down here is probably going to be right around 100 yards, I say 40 or 50 wide. And the one at the top of the hill, which, as you can see, the road's going to cut up this way. Let me get past that tree. Yeah, right up there. When we showed you, it's going to be right around, I think, about 50 yards tip to tip, and about another 20 across. So it's going to be a smaller village area. We're going to continue on. It looks like, I'm not sure, this area right here, would that be another cut through that could go over to that the hillside village?
No, that's just a little cut.
That's just another little cutout. Yeah.
Another small.
Maybe even another small village area there. Look at this, man. All right. Oh, we're gonna continue on. Alright, and we've now walked up that hill. Took us about, as you can hear, we're winded. What'd you guys say, about 5 minutes to walk up that hill?
The whole thing, yeah.
From where we showed you that other little village area might be, and we're back at the trailhead. That way to where the out-of-game parking will be. Pretty much anything beyond this opening here will more than likely be out-of-game area. And yeah, as I said, we're back where we originally started. You've got one village that'll be, actually you can see it from here where that opens up down there. There'll be a village there. It'll wrap around to where Ufnar's Forge will be set up. About another 5-minute hike from there, you'll have the main village, which is going to be directly that way from us. We've got another larger village at the bottom of this hill, and then about midway up, there's room for what could potentially be another large village or encampment. In addition, I know I haven't shown them all to you, but there's spaces for us to cut out at least another 7 smaller campsites to house anywhere from 2 to 4 tents. You know, for people that don't want to be part of the main village, or you know, we may use them for little bandit camps or NPC camps or something like that. What I haven't showed you yet today, and we're going to wait till we actually have this main road brushed out. It's a little wet right now. There are a few ATV trails that actually cut through the forest that we're going to brush out a little bit better, so that there will be some hiking underneath the trees for questing and potential NPC encounters. Most of it's up here towards the top side of the hill, but there is a few of them that'll be down towards the bottom as well. All in all, I think this is going to be really awesome, and yeah, we'll be back out here in a couple weeks to start knocking it all down, and we will see you guys in September. Thanks for playing.